Hey, it's Steve Wilshire, Body Temple. We've got a great conversation going on in the car. I'm with my buddy Tim James and my son Quentin and Lexi, beautiful. And we're talking about what happens when you make a decision to move in another direction, but you don't quite know how. And this has everything to do with health. So we were watching What the Health, and it's such an eye-opener. And then the conversation took off about my health makeover week, and I realized there were some things that I needed to make changes, and I've been a little confused. I didn't update my prep, and so I've been going without food. I'm out and about, and my default choices that worked for me a couple months ago don't work for me now. And so then I'm going no food. I'm not prepared. Sometimes I am. And what I was realizing is that so many people they get confused. And when you wake up and you realize, oh, you know what? I'm ready to take my health to another level. I'm ready to lose some weight. And then you're presented with all the BS you've learned from these experts, these so-called experts, and it's like taking you down a wrong path. So I'm gonna have Quinn get us start in this conversation, which is really about, what happens when you realize, oh, I want to get in shape, I want to lose weight, I need tools, and kind of talk about how this conversation got started.
Yeah. So what we were talking about how, Steve, my dad, had a default, and I came back and he was like, hey, we always need a default, and I was explaining how the default's always going to be there, but the goal really is to not have the default. And what we're really getting at is that, to not go to the default, you need a prep, and that takes a little bit more time than, just going and getting the quick thing. But that's not what we want to go for. We want to go for a, conscious, trying to do it in a timely manner, but knowing that it will take, the extra time to meal prep throughout your day, and so that you're going into your day, you're creating a relationship with your food by prepping it, knowing that you're putting really good things into your body rather than the quick default like Panda Express or a Mickey's Run or, something simple like that. So, not having the default is, the goal in the end of the day.
So let's keep this conversation going because we're with Tim. And so I'm thinking, before I had my health makeover week, which I spent 10 grand on, by the way, and then I thought, God, I'm going to really share this with our community. Can we create some videos? And he's like, absolutely we can. And so, hey, if you haven't seen it, it's all posted in our Facebook community, facebook.com/Body Temple LLC. So I'm ready to take my health to another level, and I know I'm on a scale of 1 to 10 about an 8, but he's like, God, these nuts that you're buying, they're not sprouted, and they're really not good for your digestive, and the toothpaste that you're using, and then we're talking about food mainly and setting this up, but I started eating sprouts, and he started educating me on he broke my state on what I realized wasn't working for me anymore. And wasn't working for me before, scale of 1 to 10, about a 9.5. And then he's like, let me tell you why this isn't going to create longevity for you. And then I started realizing, okay, I haven't completely created my plan. So he gave me the information, and I needed to create this map on my prep for the day. And now I started losing weight, not conscious about it. And so this is where all the tools come in, and you'll find the tools at Body Temple LLC, facebook.com/Body Temple. But let's talk about the truth. I want to just spend a little bit of time about, what happens when you start to wake up. Like when we watched What the Health, I have this belief in my mind. He knows this because I've been a bodybuilder. I like to look good. I like to feel good. But when I saw what they do to chickens, poultry, turkey, and how that is one of the leading causes of issues people have with diabetes and cholesterol, it just woke me up. I'm like, oh my God, why have I just been like, don't eat a lot of chicken, but damn it, man, it's time to let go of this. Talk about it, bro.
What the Health, the documentary it's a really good documentary. That was on Netflix, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, so you guys can check it. What the Health documentary out on Netflix, and that'll do a lot of talking for you. And you specifically wanted me to talk about like the relationship with food, or
Well, the tools. What I'm talking
tools.
about is, so I've been great, man. Life's up until my health makeover week, man. I got my weight happy with how I feel. Truth is, my blood work looks great,
Cool.
and I'm at like about what I think a 9. And then you educate me, and I'm like, oh my God, my world is friggin' shattered. Shit, and now I've got to start these new tools. So why am I doing this video? Because I know some of you are feeling the same way. Now, I got my system down. I'm feeling my system. My system's thrown off. Now I need a new system. And you need these tools. And this is all part about waking up. You wake up and you realize, oh, what I've been doing is not working.
yeah, and the tools are going to be critical for your success in this transmission. What do you want to call it? Transformation. It's
Yeah,
gonna be your
right.
transformation. So, basic tools that you're going to have is to replace spices. You're going to want to get all organic, get tons of spices so you can flavor stuff, and and then start looking for healthier grains and sprouted nut butters, and all that stuff's over at the Body Temple site. The
Well,
recipes.
it's all my health. I call it my health hacker week.
It's all there for you.
I have had clients, you guys, going through my health makeover week with Tim, and that's where it started. Like, I just realized there are things that, like, I have compromised that have not been good choices, and they're not bad choices, but on a scale of 1 to 10, are they at 10? Heck no, they're not at 10. And so they totally woke me up. And so I would pop on over, watch my health makeover week, and this is where you make a decision. You need help? We've got these coaches, man. They'll do a session with you, complimentary. All you have to do is say, hey, get me connected with a Body Temple coach. We got you. We take care of you. Any last minute words, Mr. Tim James, the expert, my mentor? I'm a fan.
Just educate yourself and use your own instincts to make your own decision, and love yourself enough to make changes if you think that you need to make some changes, and then get out there and rock life and be a participating member of the society and help people. That's what we need to.
Okay, so here I'm starting this community, and I'm going to eat some crow right now as I end, and then we're going to say hi to Lexi here, hang on with Lexi. But so check it out. I got really resistant when I went shopping with him. I started just like, oh God, it's so confusing. Why do you have to do this? This is BS. God, I just can't believe it. Like, God, it's just so difficult. Like, I could tell I was really stuck on my perception. And then when I watched What the Health, I realized, shit, it's because he doesn't want me to get sick. I've been sick. Like, I couldn't believe what I saw that they do to chickens. I will never eat chicken or turkey again in my friggin' life. But sometimes it takes that wake-up call, because you think you know until you get a friggin' fact. And then when you get a fact, you're like, oh, God, seriously? Why was I so stupid? Because education shifts your mindset, but education with action's power, right? Lexi, I'm crazy, but crazy good. You want to wrap us up? Like, what you're learning about health? You and the vegan boy? You guys doing rocking? We talked about it, and how we need our little vices sometimes. Like, I'm kind of a cookie guy, and it's gradual. The journey's gradual. That's what I love about the millennials. They're all gradual, right? Anything you want to say?
Just takes time. It's gotta be committed.
Takes time. Is she beautiful? That's it. Can we see her? Yeah, beautiful. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. All in the car, man. Body Temple in the car. Take care.